Peace, peace. It's another driveway drop. Today, I'm hurt. I'm mad, and I'm hurt, and I'm sickened. I don't know if you heard or not, but today, the IDF, Israeli Defense Forces, the Zionists, they massacred over 100 Palestinians that are starving to death, being starved to death. We're bearing witness to a bona fide genocide, and it's being perpetrated by the #1 people on the planet that cry foul, the #1 people on the planet that want the Holocaust to be always remembered and always identified as a justification for anything that they decide to do. And I will not disrespect all Jewish people. I will not lump all people that proclaim to be Jewish into one category, because the Zionists are distinctly different from a Jew per se by religion. But if you are of the Jewish faith and you feel that what is being done to the people in Palestine, the Arabs that were there before the Jewish state was established in 1948, if you feel that the fact that there's 30,000 civilians that have been killed since October, more civilians killed in Palestine than in 2 years of war in Ukraine, if you feel that's justified, then fuck you. Because it's horrific. The Palestinians have been living in an open air prison since they've been occupied. There are protocols that have been established based on the experiments that have been done in controlling people, mass torture, surveillance techniques, propaganda influence. And I haven't even gotten into the book that identifies this yet. And now we're bearing witness to a mass genocide by weaponry and starvation. The people in northern Gaza have been eating animal feed for 2 months. And just today, when hundreds of people, probably thousands of people, rushed the convoy to get food in the middle of the night, they were gunned down by Israeli Defense Forces. No justification for it. The United States, in all its hypocrisy, is lip servicing, yet petitioning to send money to Israel as if they need money. That which happened on the 7th of October was staged and permitted. It was premeditated. It was permitted. Israel has one of, if not the best, surveillance systems on planet Earth. Israel is known for providing intelligence services for governments and high-tech firms, high-powered firms all over the planet. That Iron Dome protection system that is world-renowned for protecting them from incoming missiles, the borders, the security on the borders, the military on the borders, or all the gates that they use and monitor to make sure the Palestinians stay on that side of the wall. In order for that to take place, they mean they let it happen. They knew it was coming. They allowed it to happen to justify this. That's a fact. They have come out and openly said that they will not investigate the events of October 7th. So October 7th, 10/7 is the same thing as the United States 9/11, which we knew about. And then we had our dog and pony show of an in-depth investigation. But these Zionists have been so bold to say we're not even going to investigate it. The 1,200 people that they always talk about, the 1,200 people that died, the vast majority of them died by indiscriminate gunfire and missile fire from the IDF. Some of the hostages that have been released have openly said that we were treated well. So this is all false flag. This is all bullshit. This is all propaganda to take the rest of that land and to perform an open genocide on these people. Period. Unacceptable. There will never be peace in the region. And I actually am hoping that the other I don't want to say Arabic, Muslim nations, I'm hoping that the other Muslim nations join in the fight and obliterate the Zionists. Because with your bad asses, you can't beat all of them. Period. There'll never be peace because the people that are going to live through this, that have been oppressed by you, will never, ever stop hunting you. That's like you living next door to me and you killing my people. I'm going to kill you. I am going to kill you. I'm going to do my best to kill you. So they'll never stop. You'll never be able to finish it. You'll never be finished. You'll never be able to finish. And the Minister Farrakhan was just in Detroit last weekend, and he said to Netanyahu, you're not going to see what you want to come to pass. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. This is terrible. This is terrible. So I ain't gonna hold you long, but I say this to those of us in the United States, and I'm gonna say this to all you Democrats. I'm gonna say this to all you Trump haters. Hate him as you may. You can't tell me he would allow this shit to happen. You know it in your heart. You know it in your mind. You don't got to like him. You hate to hear him talk. Whatever you're going to say. But you know in your heart and you know in your mind, he wouldn't allow this shit to happen. Unchecked, unbridled. Nah. So I pray that the Creator bring the full wrath and force down on these despicable human beings that have no regard for human life. I pray that the Most High and Holy Creator bring the full wrath down on these people, because you are the synagogue of Satan. Period.